excuse me, one 16 wins. Yep. In Seattle was a magical season with a magical group of teammates.
Jamie Moyer's incredible MLB career, which spanned an astonishing 25 seasons, was not without controversy as he faced allegations of domestic violence and drug use that stirred heated debate. Despite these issues, he remains one of baseball's longest-tenured players, with a legacy that continues to spark both admiration and scrutiny. Before we proceed any further, please subscribe to the channel. Oh, and don't forget to hit that like button. In 2006, Moyer's personal life made headlines when his then-wife, Karen, filed for a restraining order against him. She alleged that during an argument, Moyer had choked her and shoved her. These claims understandably shocked many, as Moyer had built a reputation as a calm and respected figure, both on and off the field. Moyer denied the allegations, maintaining that they were not true. The case was eventually dismissed, but the incident left a mark. For fans and observers, it raised questions about the private side of a public figure they admired for his professionalism and perseverance on the mound. Moyer's late career success was nothing short of remarkable. Pitching effectively into his late 40s, he defied expectations, especially in a sport where most players start to decline in their mid-30s. However, his longevity and ability to compete at such a high level raised some eyebrows. This was during an era when performance-enhancing drug use was a widespread concern in baseball, and many fans and analysts couldn't help but wonder, was Moyer's success entirely natural? It's important to note that Moyer never tested positive for any banned substances, nor was he ever implicated in any PED-related scandal. His style of pitching was also a sharp contrast to what many PED users sought: power and velocity. Moyer relied on finesse, pinpoint control, and the art of outthinking hitters. His game wasn't about overpowering, it was about outsmarting. Despite this, the whispers persisted, a reflection of the mistrust surrounding baseball at the time. But for those who followed Moyer's career closely, his success seemed more a product of hard work, adaptability, and a deep understanding of the game, rather than anything artificial. Moyer was a pitcher unlike most others in Major League Baseball. While many relied on blazing fastballs or sharp-breaking sliders, Moyer carved out his career with a style often called crafty. His pitches weren't fast. His fastballs sometimes barely reached 80 miles per hour, but they were smart. He mastered the art of deception, keeping hitters off balance by changing speeds, hitting precise spots, and making every pitch unpredictable. Not everyone loved his style, though. Some critics called it boring, saying it lacked the excitement of high-velocity duels. Others went further, arguing that his approach wasn't in the spirit of the game, as if baseball should only be about power and flash. But Moyer's supporters saw things differently. They admired his ability to succeed without the tools that so many pitchers relied on. It wasn't about overpowering hitters, it was about outthinking them. His success with this unique approach is a testament to the idea that there's more than one way to win in baseball and in life. Moyer's career proved that brains can beat brawn, and that skill and perseverance can take you further than raw power ever could. Moyer's journey to Major League Baseball started in Souderton, Pennsylvania, where he attended Souderton Area High School. A natural athlete, he excelled in baseball, basketball, and golf. It was on the baseball field, though, where Moyer truly stood out. During his junior year, he posted an incredible 10-0 win-loss record and made headlines by throwing 3 consecutive no-hitters, a feat that hinted at his future greatness. After high school, Moyer attended St. Joseph's University in Philadelphia, where he played college baseball for the St. Joseph's Hawks. He wasted no time leaving his mark. In 1984, he set single-season school records for wins, earned run average, and strikeouts. These achievements showcased not just his skill, but also his determination and ability to rise to the occasion. Moyer's college accomplishments didn't go unnoticed. In 1997, he was honored as one of the inaugural inductees into the St. Joseph's Baseball Hall of Fame, cementing his place in the university's sports history. Then, in 2018, his alma mater gave him one of the highest honors an athlete can receive, retiring his jersey number, 10. To this day, Moyer remains the only St. Joseph's baseball player to have that distinction, a testament to the lasting impact he made both on and off the field. Moyer's professional journey began in 1984 when the Chicago Cubs selected him in the 6th round of the amateur draft. That same year, he quickly made a name for himself as a New York Penn League All-Star. By 1986, he was pitching in the big leagues, making his MLB debut against none other than Hall of Famer Steve Carlton and the Philadelphia Phillies. Moyer earned his first win that day, showing he could handle the pressure of the big stage. Just 2 months later, on August 16th, he threw his first shutout against the Montreal Expos. Moyer also found himself part of history early on. He was the Cubs' starting pitcher the day Greg Maddux made his major league debut. By 1987, Moyer had become a regular starter, racking up 147 strikeouts, ranking him 10th in the National League and winning 12 games. However, he also faced growing pains, losing 15 games that season and another 15 in 1988. Despite the losses, his ERA dropped significantly from 5.10 in 1987 to a respectable 3.48 in 1988, and he showed better control, cutting his walks nearly in half. After his best season yet in 1988, the Cubs traded Moyer to the Texas Rangers in a multiplayer deal. Unfortunately, injuries disrupted his time in Texas, including a stint on the disabled list in 1989 with a sore left shoulder. In 1990, he bounced between the bullpen and the starting rotation, but struggled to find consistency. The Rangers released him after the season, leading him to sign with the St. Louis Cardinals in 1991. His time with the Cardinals was brief, and after being sent to the minors in May, he was released in October. The early 1990s were a challenging period for Moyer. He attended spring training with the Cubs in 1992, but didn't make the team, spending the season in the Detroit Tigers minor league system. Then, in December 1992, he signed with the Baltimore Orioles, where his career began to rebound. Moyer started the 1993 season in the Orioles minor leagues but was called up in May. That year, he tied his career-high 12 wins and posted a career-best 3.43 ERA. The strike-shortened 1994 season saw a dip in his performance, but he remained a reliable arm, finishing third on the team in innings pitched. In 1995, he started in the bullpen, but earned his way back into the starting rotation. In January 1996, Moyer signed with the Boston Red Sox. While his role was mixed, 23 appearances, including 10 starts, he continued to grind, always looking for the next opportunity to prove himself. Moyer's career took a significant turn in the middle of the 1996 season when the Boston Red Sox traded him to the Seattle Mariners. The change worked wonders for Moyer. In Seattle, he started 11 games and posted an impressive 6-2 record. Across the season, between both teams, his 13-3 record gave him the best winning percentage in the majors at .813. It was clear he had found his groove. In 1997, Moyer built on that success. He won 17 games, ranking 5th in the American League, and his 17-5 record gave him the second highest winning percentage in the league. He even got his first taste of postseason action, starting against his former team, the Baltimore Orioles, in the division series. Unfortunately, an elbow strain forced him out in the 5th inning of Game 2, and the Mariners went on to lose the series. By 1998, Moyer was one of the most dependable pitchers in the league. He went 15-9 with a 3.53 ERA, struck out a career-high 158 batters, and pitched 234.1 innings, 4th most in the AL. On August 27th, he notched his 100th career win and his 1,000th strikeout in the same game. His consistent performance earned him Seattle's Pitcher of the Year award, and his control on the mound was remarkable. He walked just 1.6 batters per 9 innings, ranking 3rd in the league. The following year in 1999, Moyer continued to shine, going 14-8 with a 3.87 ERA and earning a spot on the Sporting News AL All-Star team. He also pitched in the Mariners' first-ever game at the Safeco Field, leaving after 8 strong innings with a 2-1 lead. That season, he set a personal milestone by defeating the Orioles for the 9th straight time, making it clear Baltimore just couldn't figure him out during the 1990s. Things got tough in 2000, though. Moyer started the season with a shoulder injury, which caused his performance to dip. His ERA ballooned to 5.49, and he endured a rough August, including a club record 11 earned runs allowed in one start. Despite the struggles, he still managed to win 13 games, marking his 5th straight season with at least that many victories. Unfortunately, a knee injury kept him out of the playoffs as the Mariners fell to the Yankees in the ALCS. In 2001, Moyer rebounded in a big way. During Seattle's historic 116-win season, he earned 20 victories, only the second pitcher in Mariners history to reach that mark after Randy Johnson. His 3.43 ERA was 6th best in the league, and he achieved his 150th career win late in the season. Moyer also shined in the postseason, going 3-0 with a 1.89 ERA. He won 2 games against the Cleveland Indians in the division series and picked up a victory against the Yankees in the ALCS, Seattle's only win in that series. Though the Mariners' season ended in disappointment, Moyer's performance stood out as a major highlight. Moyer kept proving age was just a number during his incredible run with the Seattle Mariners. In 2002, he posted a career-low 3.32 ERA and threw 230.2 innings, ranking among the league's best. He even managed a streak of 24 consecutive scoreless innings and earned his 1,500th career strikeout. Though his win total dipped to 13, his performance was top-notch. Then came 2003, arguably Moyer's best year. He won a career-high 21 games, became the only Mariners pitcher to win 20 games twice, and was named an All-Star. Off the field, he earned several prestigious awards, including the Roberto Clemente Award for his community work, showing his impact extended beyond the diamond. The next few years were a mix of highs and struggles. In 2004, Moyer endured a tough season with a 7-13 record and an MLB-leading 44 home runs allowed. But he bounced back in 2005, passing Randy Johnson as the Mariners' all-time wins leader and recording his 200th career victory. Even as his fastball clocked in at just 81 km/h, his craftiness kept him effective. By 2006, Moyer was still defying the odds. He became the 33rd pitcher to start 500 games and left Seattle as the franchise leader in wins, starts, and innings pitched. Though Felix Hernandez would eventually break his wins record, Moyer's legacy as a Mariner is unmatched, a master of the game and a role model on and off the field. Moyer's time with the Phillies was nothing short of remarkable. Traded to Philly in 2006, he became the oldest pitcher to record a win for the team in his debut. By 2008, at age 45, he was the oldest active MLB player, hitting milestones like his 235th win, making him victorious against every MLB team. Moyer was key to the Phillies' 2008 World Series run, even pitching in the Fall Classic with a stomach virus. His teammates honored him by giving him the pitching rubber after their victory. In 2009, he notched his 250th career win, but later shifted to the bullpen, showing his team-first attitude. At 47 in 2010, Moyer made history as the oldest pitcher to throw a shutout and the only one to do so in 4 decades. He also passed the record for most career home runs allowed, a stat he took in stride. Unfortunately, injuries cut his season short, and he underwent Tommy John surgery in 2010, keeping his comeback hopes alive. Even while recovering, Moyer stayed connected to the game, working as an ESPN analyst. In 2012, at 49, Moyer made a remarkable comeback, signing with the Colorado Rockies. He not only made the opening day roster, but also became the oldest pitcher in MLB history to earn a win. He set another record when he became the oldest player to record an RBI. Moyer even pitched in his 50th MLB stadium, a first for any pitcher since 1900. Unfortunately, the Rockies released him in June, and after a brief stint with the Orioles and Blue Jays in the minors, Moyer announced his retirement in 2013. Moyer didn't disappear from the game, though. He started a pitching academy and continued his charitable work with the Moyer Foundation. He even released a memoir, Just Tell Me I Can't, which reflects on his long career and the mental approach that kept him going. In 2018, Moyer appeared on the Hall of Fame ballot, but fell short of the votes needed to stay on. In February 2014, he joined the Phillies TV broadcast team as a color analyst alongside Matt Stairs. They teamed up with play-by-play announcer Tom McCarthy and reporter Greg Murphy for the season. However, after 1 year, he decided to step away from the booth in 2015, choosing to spend more time with his family. Moyer's career exemplifies perseverance and adaptability, making him a respected figure both on and off the field. Well, that brings us to the end of today's video. Make sure to subscribe to Baseball Icon so that you never miss an update. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check this one out too.